Good morning, people. This is a Sunday morning, and I'm on here to talk about the good and the bad days that I have in my life. Some days are good and some days are bad, but I thank God for waking up each and every day with my family and my family waking up to the good health. And we are blessed for that, and I thank the Lord for all that He's doing in our life. I have come across some days where I wanted to just break down and cry, just get it all out. But of course, I've had my moment of crying about certain things, um, about the things that has happened, about how people has hurt me, about how people has betrayed me, about how people have stole from me and my family, and it does hurt. But it's one thing that I have to realize is that those people are not human. They're demons, demons of the night. And the sad part is, I won't put them out there, their names or who did this, or I won't do that. But there is one thing that I will do. I will talk about it. Because getting on here and sharing some things that has happened, it is healing me day by day. I'm still that happy person that I once was before. Nothing has changed. Nothing. It's just when you realize how many bad people are in the world, you also have to realize there are still more good people as well. And I am one of those good people that are still here. And I thank God for that. So the only thing that I could do is get online and, talk about some things. Not so much of talking about people, because sometimes when I think about it, are they really people or are they animals? Or are they creatures? I do know some of them work for the devil. But you still pray for those people. You pray for all of them. You don't leave them out there alone, because we're not in this world alone. I know I'm not in this world alone. Neither are my family or my children. We strive every day for better, for healing, for peace, for happiness, for the joy to just come marching into our lives. And slowly but surely, all that is taking place. Even though I go back to those moments of hurt, I ask myself, I don't ask God, I ask myself, how could someone or how could people do that to us? That's because people don't care no more. They don't understand that when we are created with a heart. And that is the heart that's supposed to love one another, not the heart that's supposed to hate. And the heart that I have in my body is a loving heart. I love everybody. No matter what you've done to me, I still love you. And forgiveness is my biggest part of life. Is to forgive those who have done you wrong, who have hurt you, who have done everything under the sun to try to bring you down. I pray for them and I love them as God loves us. But it's one thing I do know about myself that others may not know, is that I have self-love for me. And if you don't have self-love for yourself, how could you love anyone else? That's the biggest part about knowing who you are. Get in touch with your inner self. And that's where the self-love comes from. So, I'm here to say, people, find self-love within yourself. before you can try to go around loving other people. Because without self-love, you're not going to love anyone or anybody, including yourself. Self-love is not hard to find. You already have it. You just have to tap into it. And self-love comes from the inside. You cannot see love on the outside of a person. It's on the inside of a person. And I walk around faithfully every day with this self-love. And I share it. Love is to be shared. And I love sharing love. I love people. I even love the reptiles. I love the animals. I'll share love with them, but just don't get too close to me and my family. But I'm not going to make them feel like I'm a threat to them. Like I walk around and I meet people. I don't make these people feel like I'm a threat to them. I could care less whether they sense what they think I am. I know what I am. I'm a creation of God with self-love and the heart that He gave me to have love to spread to others. So my point today is, people, start working on the self-love. If you don't have it, pray to God about getting self-love into your heart so that you'll be able to love someone else. I hear people walking around here talking about how they love and how they love. You don't love nobody. You don't even love yourself. Because without self-love, how can you love yourself or anybody else? So before you use that word love, think about yourself. Because love comes straight from that person. And you got to know and believe that there are self-love within every one of us. I don't know how bad the devil got some of you guys, but that's not my problem to find out or figure out. But I do know that there's one person you can always call on. That person ain't me. That person is God. Call on Him for anything you need. It's not about the wants that we think we want. It's about the things that we need, and we really do need it. And self-love is one of them. In order to make it in this world, you got to have self-love, people, so that you can know how to go out into the world to love someone else, even if it's a stranger. I tell people that I meet, I love you. And these people, I don't know them from a wet can of paint. It doesn't matter. The reason why I'm able to tell these people that I meet that I love them is because I love myself. And that comes from the self-love that I have within me. So I'm able to share it with people because I love people. I love everybody. I don't care how much you've done me wrong. I don't think about the wrong. I think about the good, the blessings that God has ahead and what He's doing right now. So once again, before I leave this page or this live, I want you all to know, find self-love within yourself, because you won't be able to find it in anybody else or give it to anybody else unless you work on you first. I tell that to myself. Find self-love, people. Once you find it, you're going to see self-love is the best thing that a human being could ever have in life, is self-love. Self-love will keep you away from all this anger, jealousy, hate, killing, robbing, stealing. It'll keep you away from all that. Because when you look inside your soul and look at the person that God created, you're going to think about, okay, love God as he loved us. And he will always love us. So find self-love, people. I'm going to be back on here a little bit later on today. But until then, you people have a safe, blessed, and wonderful Sunday. Bye now.